Hello there again. This is Motions Biz, and today this is just a very simple video that I wanted to share with you because some of you might have experienced it, especially if you recently requested a credit limit increase. So I just wanted to share this information with you about what happened with mine. And of course, because Motions Biz is all about personal credit and business journey, I try to share what I have over here to also find out myself and educate myself on whether this is also going on with other members, so other members can also educate me and other members as well. As I've posted in my other video, I got a credit limit increase for my Navy Flagship credit card. And what happened, however, was that I asked for $50,000 and they countered with $8,000. And right now, from what we have already gathered from a lot of people, is that Navy Federal is giving only a maximum of $8,000 credit limit increases. So what happened with mine was that it was the Flagship that I asked for a credit limit increase, and of course it is now $33,000. But what I'm going to share is very interesting because I received a denial letter from Navy Federal, which I am sure a lot of you who have requested a credit limit increase also received a copy of a denial letter. I just thought that it would be very interesting to share this information so you will also be aware, okay? And if you have received the same letter from Navy Federal, when you ask for a credit limit increase and they did not give you the amount you asked for and received the denial letter, let me know and share that below. So I'm going to read this letter and it will just give you an idea what happens, because this means a lot more. It makes us realize of what is going on with Navy Federal about the credit limit increases. So just understanding what they have here, I will share that with you. So here's the letter. It says statement of denial and termination or change. So here we go. It says regarding statement of credit denial, termination or change. It said, Dear Lovina, thank you for submitting a request to increase the credit limit on your Visa Signature Flagship account because I requested for $50,000 credit limit increase. I think it was a little bit ambitious, but you know, you always give it a try and see what happens. Okay, it said, unfortunately, after careful consideration, we were unable to offer you credit on the terms you have requested for the following reasons. It said, you've reached Navy Federal's maximum unsecured credit limit. So there you go. And I think I have mentioned that one of our members have shared that this was the kind of denial that he received from Navy Federal. So at the back, it's just the standard, report and letters from lenders when they deny you for a request. It's just a standard information that is required of them by the FCRA. Now, another thing that makes you realize how nice Navy Federal Credit Union is and how unique they are, because yes, they denied my request, but guess what they said? However, we have increased your credit limit to $33,000, and it's right here. And it continues and it says, if you wish to decline this credit limit increase, please contact us within 30 days of the date of this letter. Now, our credit decision was based in whole or in part on information obtained in a report from the Consumer Reporting Agency listed below. And guess what? Of course, we already know that credit reporting agency that they use for credit limit increases is Equifax. So it's right there, guys, okay? Now, remember, this was not a hard pull. It is a soft pull. So we already know from before, on my previous videos, when I asked for a credit limit increase, is that Navy Federal receives monthly reports from Equifax. So that way, they don't have to pay an extra amount to ask or check your credit, but because they already have a system and they already have an agreement with Equifax that Equifax furnishes them with its members' credit reports every month. And that is true with Navy Federal. Yes, they pull TransUnion for personal credit cards and Experian for business credit cards, but they pull Equifax for the credit limit increase, but it is a soft pull, and that's the only nice thing about it. So it really just shows you that Navy Federal is one of the friendliest credit unions, okay? They deny you for what you ask, but they will still give you a credit limit increase, and you get a denial letter. But guess what? I mean, for the amount you ask for, but as for credit limit increase, they give you what they feel is appropriate for you at a particular time. So that's still pretty nice of Navy Federal, and that's why I'm a big fan. That's why I'm making all these videos about them and sharing my experiences to inform the consumer when they get denied for a loan or an application for funding. So basically that's what it is, and it just says here it's from the credit card underwriting from Navy Federal. So that's really interesting to know. It also tells you your Equifax credit score and when they soft pulled your credit. So at least we are aware of that now, that they soft pull Equifax. And I know that we have had members on my recent video that had comments about being scared to do a credit limit increase because they were afraid or anxious that they would get a hard pull. So right here, and yes, I checked my Equifax, no hard pull whatsoever. So it was a soft pull that they did, and I bet they just based it on their monthly report that they got from Equifax. And if you have had a credit limit increase request and had a hard pull, please share that with us here, so we also know that it is also possible that when you request a credit limit increase, that you can get a hard pull. So just a quick summary, and to summarize what happened with my Flagship credit limit increase request. Okay, I requested $50,000 and they increased me for an additional $8,000, but they denied me for my request, and they have to send me a denial letter for that. But overall, of course, I'm still happy. I got the credit limit increase, and where would you find a bank that would actually increase your credit limit to $58,000 in only 6.5 months? So I'm still very happy with that. I appreciate Navy Federal very much. And again, if you receive the denial letter, do share that with us here also. Just wanted to know, and I'm just curious. Thank you so much, and until my next video.